Construction 12. How to construct or draw a triangle when you're given two angles and the side between those angles. In other words, ASA. The side is between the two angles. Draw a triangle ABC such that the length from B to C is 8 centimetres and the angle ABC is 35 degrees and angle BCA is 50 degrees. Now, like construction 10 and 11, we draw a random sketch of a triangle. A, B, C. And we mark in the information that has been given to us. So B to C is 8, so we want this to be 8. And angle ABC is 35, ABC, so this angle here has to be 35 degrees. And angle BCA is 50, so BCA, so this angle here is 50 degrees. Now we just check. We have an angle, a side and an angle, and it's ASA because the side is included between the angles. Now in some questions they may give you this angle and this angle, for example, and the side is not included in between. However, remember that all three angles in a triangle must add up to 180 degrees. So if they gave you this angle instead, you can easily work out the third angle if needed. Okay, in this question we have angle, side, angle, so let's go and draw it. Now the basic idea with this type of construction is we start with the side, which happens to be BC. So I'm going to start by drawing a B to C, 8 centimetres long. So down here somewhere I'm going to draw point B. Just like in all the other constructions, I'm going to draw a line going off to the right. And I also need a measuring line. So put a 0 mark here. And along that line I'm going to measure 8. Because 8 is the only measurement I have been given. 8 centimetres there. Okay, so we need to set our compass at 8 centimetres. So I place my compass point at 0 or O, and I extend my compass nib out in line with 8, like so. Now, my sketch tells me that B to C is 8. So go back to B and I swing an arc along that line, and this locates position C. See. Now, if you go back to the sketch says, it doesn't tell us the length of either of these sides, but it does tell us an angle of 35 at B, and it tells us an angle of 50 at C. So I'm going to work on the angle of 35 degrees first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to point B, and I'm going to measure with my protractor 35 degrees. So I make sure the centre of my protractor is at point B, and that the 0, 180 mark on the right here is in line with C. And then I start at the 0, 10, 20, 30, and out as far as 35 and put a dot, like so. Now, I'm now going to connect that dot back to B and extend the line out much longer than is necessary, like so. And if you wish, you can put in the 35 degrees like that. It's not always necessary. Now, go back to our sketch. We have our 35 degrees. We need to get our 50 degrees. So go back here to point C, and similarly, in a similar fashion, we put the centre of our protractor at point C, and we put our 0, 180 on the left towards B, and we're going to go 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 and put a dot, like so. We now join point C to that dot, making sure it's in line with it, and extend. and this here is 50 degrees. And what we notice is the 35-degree line and the 50-degree line, they intersect at this location here, which must be point A. So to finish the construction, we just connect A to B, B to C, and C to A. And we do not rub out our construction lines. And we have managed to draw or construct a triangle that is 8 centimetres long and has angles 35 and 50 as shown. Now you will notice that the sketch is slightly different, but as discussed before in construction 10, the sketch is just there to help you get started. But there is the completed construction.